Labdien! Sveicināti interneta televīzijā. Un šodien mēs turpinām ciklu, kas tiek realizēts projektā Daudzpusīgi risinājumi sabiedrības izglītošanai, integrācijai nr.2, ko organizē biedrības patvērums droša māja. Šī projekta ietvaros mēs esam jau intervējuši un intervēsim 23 valstu piederīgos. Līdz ar to, tas, ko mēs gribam izdarīt šajā projektā, mēs gribam paskatīties uz Latviju ar citu cilvēku acīm. Kā viņi jūtās šeit, kā viņi nejūtās šeit, kādas ir problēmas, kas viņus uztrauc, kas viņus neuztrauc. Un līdz ar to tas, ko mēs esam paredzējuši šajā projektā, atrast 20 cilvēkus no 20 dažādām valstīm, kas atbilst statusam trešo valstu pilsoņu, kas dzīvo attiecīgi Latvijā. Un tas, ko šajā gadījumā es gribētu aicināt jūs skatītājus, vai jūs skatāties mūs pašlaik tiešraidē, vai mūs skatīties pašlaik ierakstā, es gribētu aicināt vienkārši sūtiet, ja gadījumā jūs zinat kādu interesantu cilvēku, kurš dzīvo Latvijā, kurš nav Latvijas valsts pilsonis, un kurš nav arī Eiropas Savienības valsts pilsonis, tad dodiet ziņu uz šajā gadījumā vai nu griežoties patvērumā drošas mājas vai Baltijas reģionālajā fondā. Un līdz ar to, saņemot šo informāciju, mēs šo cilvēku uzaicināsim uz interviju un nointervēsim. Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you introduce yourself? Who you are?
I'm Daniel, Ajachuka Daniel. I'm from Nigeria.
Daniel, yeah?
Yeah. I'm a student, actually.
Yeah.
I came to Latvia in 2010 from Cyprus.
From Cyprus?
Yeah, 2010.
You have the Cyprus passport or you have...
No. I went to Cyprus to study.
Yeah.
After time, I decided to continue my education in Latvia.
Yeah.
Just through a friend I heard about Latvia. He studied here too. I studied in Riga Technical University.
Okay. And why you have chosen Latvia? What was the reason?
The reason was that they are in European Union, and secondly, in Cyprus I have the school fees. Living in Cyprus is more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit in Latvia, school fees is a little bit less.
A little bit less.
Yeah.
Okay, and in this case, could you maybe remember when you arrived in Latvia, what was your first impression about Latvia? The bad things and good things, because we are not only interested in the good things, we are also interested in the...
Yeah, actually in Latvia, the positive side of Latvia, to me, I have more opportunities here.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went to Sweden a couple of days ago, it was not easy to live in Sweden. And
why?
Because it's expensive for me. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit transport, I pay a lot of money. I spend so much money in a hotel. Like in Riga, it's more cheaper for me to live, and there are more opportunities here. Mm-hmm. If you can have a little patience, you see more opportunities in Latvia more than in all these places. For me, I better live here. After here, it's not.
Okay, and maybe there's some bad things. What was the main problems that you discovered in Latvia?
The negative side?
Yeah, the negative side.
As like a black man, sometimes you feel so many people, because maybe they are not enlightened, maybe they feel that maybe there's a lot of maybe discrimination. Sometimes.
Okay, yes, could you, let's say, tell some examples, let's say, from your experience, what kind of discrimination?
From my experience, like sometimes when you go inside bus, you are a black man, or maybe you sit in a bus, maybe somebody hardly come and sit with you. Mostly, but young people do. Yeah. But mostly old people or middle-aged people, they hardly sit close to you. You feel insecure inside you.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, you have to overlook them and also forge ahead and be focused on achieve what you want to achieve. That's all I know. Mm-hmm. But in Latvia, there's no much negative side of it. If you can be focused in this country, you can achieve a lot of things. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and by the way, you are here from 2010. is it easy, let's say, without knowledge of Latvian and Russian language to survive here?
It's very difficult. It's very difficult because as soon as you arrive in Latvia, you have to go for like a Latvian course. In school, they teach you a little bit Latvian. You need to know a little bit Latvian. And most of the black people who came here, they came from Ukraine, so already they know Russian. So it's very easy for them to survive here. But if you don't know the knowledge of Russian and Latvian, it's very difficult for you. You can't make business. You can't do anything. Yeah. I do some business because my wife speaks Latvian and Russian.
Ah, you have Latvian wife already, yeah?
Yeah, she helped me in all what I do. Yeah.
It's interesting, yes. Okay, and in this case, also interesting, let's say, as a black man, you said, yeah? What is your experience also with some official institutions? Do you have some good experience, bad experience?
In school?
Or everywhere. In school, in immigration office, everywhere.
Yeah, in school, almost like just finished my bachelor, and I have a good experience about how everything goes. It was an awesome experience for me. Studying with different people from different countries.
Yeah.
In Europe, in everywhere, in Asia, we study together. So we learn together, and I learned many things. Probably in future when I will be, impacting on experience I have in my career. I hope I will impact many lives in my country, in anywhere I can work, because I am doing my masters already now, and by God next year I will round up, and I would like to I like to work in government. I like to work for government. That is that is what I want to do in life.
Yeah,
I have the passion to work for. I need to impact people's life. In my country, they are rich. In Nigeria, they are very rich, but they are too corrupt. So, but I would also like to impact my own experience on when I walk back home, because I believe one day I'm going to work.
In this case, that you mean you have a Latvian wife, but after 1 year you will go back to the Nigeria?
Yeah, because now you can not actually, because you can't predict if you can get a job. You can also apply for a job online from here in your country. Yeah. You can get a foreign job like an expatriate. You need work in Nigeria once in a while and also come back to Europe. Yeah. So for me, it's good experience studying here, and more especially meeting many people from other countries. Because this time around they have many exchange students from all around Europe, around the world. It's a big experience for me.
You mentioned that you have some business here. What is the business?
Business, sometimes I buy like automobiles. I buy automobiles, then send to Africa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you can't do that.
Where is the business? I don't understand.
You can't do that without language.
Yeah.
So my wife is like, helping me. Without her, I can't do it.
In this case, that you are buying, let's say, the cheap cars here?
I buy cheap cars. Some are cheap. If you are lucky to get cheap ones, you can buy and send. Sometimes I go to Germany and buy too.
Also, yes. Yeah. In this case, and you send to Nigeria?
Yeah, I send to Nigeria.
Well, that's
kind of business we do to survive.
Yeah.
And some people here, like the second guy who would have come today, he's working. He's working here.
Oh, okay.
He's working with I think a German company here. But today he was not chance to come. Maybe some other time he can come.
Yeah. Yes, and by the way, let's say, do you have a big Nigerian community here or no?
Yeah, we have many Nigerians are here. Like let me say, like 20.
20, yeah.
20 Nigerians.
And do you have, let's say, a closed community, or let's say?
We don't have any community here because in this Latvia we don't have embassy here.
Yes, I know.
The embassy in Nigeria is in Ukraine, so it's controlling this Baltic region. So actually, there's no Nigerian community here. We are just there was African community, but now it's not working anymore.
Why?
Because
competition between.
Because they are not serious. Nobody want to in any organization there must be people who are sponsoring it. It involves money, so nobody want to spend his money. So the thing dies like that.
Okay, coming back, let's say, to the questions about the bureaucracy. How you describe, let's say, this procedures for, let's say, permanent, all this immigration office procedures? Is it easy? Is it hard for you? For immigration office to get, let's say, this permanent residence?
No, in Latvia, you don't. If you live here as a student, you just get like every year they give you 1 year, and when you go to school. Yeah. But if you are married, like you need to learn Latvian language before you can get any permanent something. You need to speak Latvian. Yeah. If you can't speak, then you can't get it.
And in this case, that you would like, in this case, you are not would like to stay here, and in this case,
no, I have not started studying because now I need. Now I have family. It's not easy. You need to get money every month, and now I'm still trying to build up my capital and set up my business finally, before I can think about learning how to speak Latvian language.
In this case, we have a little bit different priorities and such. Well, it's interesting. And by the way, let's say also about if somebody, let's say, from Nigeria would like, let's say, to come to Latvia for studying, for working, and if he never have been here before, what kind of suggestions you could give them before coming?
Yeah, for me,
what kind of?
I think.
Don't come, please. Don't come.
It's not. It's not easy to come from Nigeria and come to Latvia. When many people came here and they were frustrated. Many people came here and at the end of the day they have many problems and they couldn't pay school fees. There was many problems. It's not as easy as when you come, you can search for job and you can't find. It's not easy to find job. Maybe for people who are working here, they have degree. For me, I can find job if I can speak Latvian. Yeah. But if you come here as a new student, it's not easy. Except maybe your parents are rich, they are giving you money to stay here. Yeah. But if not, you find it very difficult to survive.
Okay, one is this finding the job, but maybe they should also take into account, let's say, from the cultural point of view, from bureaucratic, different aspects, maybe others.
In terms of culture?
Yeah.
In terms of culture, their culture is it's okay. I love their culture. Their culture is good. Most especially in Riga, what they are doing in Riga is good. They are giving a lot of like old people that are benefiting from government. Old people, young people, students. Oh, I love what they are doing in Riga, more especially in Riga. But their culture is good. I love their culture. Their culture is okay.
And by the way, let's say, are you celebrating also some Latvian events or not? Or let's say, because you have, let's say, Latvian wife, you are from Nigeria, and are you celebrating, for instance, Christmas or other, let's say, holidays in Latvia?
For example, my wife going to Nigeria for holiday.
Yeah, you are going for.
No, she have not been.
Yes, she never been.
She have not been.
Oh, no, surprised.
She have not been, but I plan to do that in future.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this year we can go back. We can just spend some Christmas time because now in Nigeria, in June, in summertime here, in June in Nigeria is a raining time. There's a lot of rain falling in Nigeria, so but in December time it's like a little bit somehow cold or some a little bit cold. The weather is good. You can
survive.
Yeah. But in June, July, in August, September it's raining period. Yeah. Nothing is raining. No, it's too bad.
And so for how are you surviving with this weather here in Latvia? Because it's not cold for you.
Yeah, I have my parents. They're sending me money. To live and survive. Yeah, so that is how I survive. You must have someone who is sending you money from Nigeria. If not, it's not easy to live here. You can't survive it. It's not.
And also think about.
Or if you have degree, you can look for job here. There are some jobs here that you don't need Latvian and Russian. Yeah. Like these logistic companies, you can speak just English. They can take you.
And you said that about all these 20 Nigerians who are living in Latvia.
Yeah, more like 20 or 18, I think. All of them are studying. They are just students. Just one. One is not studying. He came here a very long time ago.
Yeah. And somebody speaks Latvian from them, or
Yeah, like this one who wanted to come with me today.
Yeah.
He speaks Latvian.
Oh, he speaks.
Because he's going to Latvian as study. Every week he's going there. So he speaks Latvian a little bit, but not much. But he can speak and he understands.
Okay, I suppose it's very interesting. Thank you very much for the interview.
I'm very grateful.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.